What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have another RDFL game for you guys today. We are the 4-1 Lions taking on the 1-4 Browns. We are traveling to Cleveland. Just give me a moment here while I get into this matchup, and we're just about ready to go here. We're sitting at the top of the division, tied with the Bears after our win against them, and then we followed that up with a nice win against the Packers last week. So coming into this week, looking good. Hopefully we can get another win and extend our record to 5-2. Trying to find where the invite is. He said he sent me an invite. I'm not seeing it right now. This whole setup has it all weird. Alright. Back out and search because I can't find an invite. Alright, and while we wait for our opponent to get ready to match make, we can go over a couple of things that are going on with the team right now. So this week, I believe Frank Ragnow had an opportunity to come back from injury, but we decided not to bring him back from injury. So he's out for the week, but he will be coming back here at the midway point of the season, which is good. And then outside of that, we have gotten all of the rest of our team back off of injuries. We do have Kerryon Johnson coming back this game, so the hope is that he can take a little bit of the workload away from DeAndre Swift, who's been doing absolute work for us on the season. But, we're hoping to improve upon that and kind of split carries a little bit so that he's not shouldering the entire workload. Not sure what's going on with my opponent right now. Alright, hopefully we can make it work now. Apologize for the delay here at the beginning. Sometimes it can be a bit difficult to get the matchmaking going. Let me go ahead and get myself into a party real quick. Alright, let's get it going. Browns do have a pretty solid team coming into this one. They are 1-4, but really that's just come down to scheduling conflicts and not having been available to play as many games as they would have liked. So to be quite honest, I don't know what to expect out of this matchup. He could be a pretty difficult opponent in this one. So not saying we're going to come away with an easy win because he's 1-4. Probably going to actually give us a pretty solid matchup. So we'll see what happens here. Definitely trying to get ourselves to 5-2. To continue to try to lock up the top of the division. Cleveland will be getting the ball to start off today. Definitely going to need to be careful with the kick meter today. It's a little slow, a little laggy. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. Nick Chubb gets 3 on his first carry there. It's going to come out in a super passing formation here.
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play fake. Mayfield.
A nice catch over the middle. Jarvis Landry comes down with that one. Good coverage, but even better catch, to be honest, and a pretty solid throw. It was a little thrown behind him. Probably could have got away with putting a little more oomph on that one. Chubb with a stumble recovery gets himself up to the 50-yard line. Picks up 6 on that one.
Turning into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Kareem Hunt doing a good job out of the backfield there. Gets the reception. Makes the most of it.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But I would dare say
A good stop in the middle. Fletcher Cox, the one that gets the tackle there. 2nd and 9 situation coming up.
The playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He's going to go with a draw. Hunt picks up 2.
Down to the 37-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
Wingard gets shaken off there. Number 14, I'm not sure that is Smith, the rookie wide receiver out of Alabama, I think, gets a reception. Good opportunity for him early in this game. Chubb does a solid job there, pushing forward for a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Condense the field here a little bit.
Here's Mayfield.
And good coverage all the way around here. Deshaun Hand able to get in for the sack. Coverage sack there on that one. Go. I don't want to do a blitz. Not a huge fan of that, so we'll flip it. And a nice interception there. And we got blocks. I think that one's going to be to the house. 22, I believe that is Haley with the interception. Taking it back all the way to get us an early lead. Yep, Grant Haley, the man playing slot cornerback, does a nice job of dropping back into his zone there. Baker Mayfield makes a little bit of an inaccurate throw or a bad decision, one or the other. And Grant Haley able to capitalize and take it to the house with a couple of nice blocks in front of him. 7-0 here, 4:21 left in the first quarter. Cleveland going to be looking to get those points back and get themselves right back into the game. They did a pretty good job of moving the ball that time, so I'd imagine keeping it on the ground, throwing it to their playmakers on passing downs might be the way to go. We'll see what they decide to do. Come on, a 4-6 here maybe.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the pick 6 and then decent field position and throwing that pick 6, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And another good, I would say, coverage sack. on the play there. Fletcher Cox able to get in there and make the play. Fletcher Cox really coming on strong late in the season here. Or not even late in the season, middle way through the season, I should say. Oh, shoot, I switched onto the wrong guy. Throwing it deep, 3 men in coverage. Got his hands on it, unable to come down with it. That's Donovan Peoples-Jones, the big wide receiver. Unable to come down with that one. So we're going to come out in, I'm actually going to come out in $1 here. Probably do man-up coverage across the board. And we'll switch Davis into a zone. Try to get a rush around the edge or something. Couple guys there, almost makes a nice grab, but good defense. Tight end unable to come down with it.
Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Agnew on the return brings it up close to the 50-yard line. And we're going to get to see Detroit's offense for the first time today.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Sam Darnold goes on too, does a nice job of drawing a man off sides. We will accept that penalty. Keeps it a first down, 1st and 5, makes it a little bit of an easier situation. And Swift will pick it up this time. Good job by him shedding a tackle and getting up for 7 yards on that one.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see. Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great
Swift will pick up another 5 on that one.
That's just going to naturally continue. Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about.
2nd and 4 from the 35-yard line, so the Lions are getting close to field goal range. Mike Williams makes the nice little grab over the middle. Might be enough for a first down. They might not give him position. They do.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now it's Swift. He'll be dropped at the
Swift gets another 5. 3 rushes for 19 yards. Both sets of running backs having pretty solid days so far. We'll see if Kareem Hunt and Chubb over on the other side really start to pick it up here. Kenny Golladay with the quick slant against the blitz, or what we thought was a blitz.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Swift takes it down to the 2, and that should be the end of the first quarter. Detroit up 7-0 at the end of 1.
And that'll make it a 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And Rex-Steiner, the fullback, does a good job of plowing that one forward. A good blocking effort up front by the left guard and left tackle. Able to create a little bit of a push up front, which gave him enough momentum and enough room to get momentum to push in for a touchdown. Detroit goes up 14-0 here. 1 offensive touchdown, 1 defensive touchdown. Pretty much the entire second quarter left to be played. Plenty of time on the clock for the Browns to get their offense going.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they showed improvement?
Baker Mayfield connects on the drag or in route across the middle to his big tight end.
Reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Quick hit and play to get the momentum back on offense.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll slip
Chubb rolls forward for a couple, fights for a couple extra yards.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And another really nice grab there. He was working on Grant Haley. Jarvis Landry comes down with it. We're going to have to audible out of this coverage to cover 2 or something. They're going to pick up a run. Pretty good call there to follow up on the pass, and picks up 8. They're going to come out in a heavy set on offense.
And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that.
They give Chubb 2 on that one. Not enough to get the first down, but he came pretty close. Good push by the offensive line up front.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first.
Wingard comes up and makes that tackle. Gerard Davis was nearby.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down.
Browns are getting pretty close here to scoring position. Gets hit as he throws, and finds the rookie Smith one more time. Good adjustment on the ball by the young guy.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and
Can't call cover 1. And a nice block shed Sean Hand that time. Gonna come out about 4 wide receiver set. He's working on Patrick Surtain there. He was able to get a nice reception. We're going to move Haley into the middle because I figured there was a run coming, and he does a good job of reading the defense. We probably should have taken a timeout there, but the Browns get themselves on the board 14-7 as long as they put through the extra point. Making it a 1-score game. 5 minutes left on the clock in the first half. Roughly 5 minutes left on the clock. Going to let this one go out of the end zone.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the win out of this.
Great blocks by the offensive line. Missing Ragnow, this offense really hasn't skipped a beat, if I'm being honest with you. The rookie center Myers that we drafted, I believe he's a 72 overall coming in. You guys can see number 54 there, doing a fantastic job in replacement of Ragnow, who has been one of the better offensive linemen in the league. And he hits Galladay over the middle. Galladay not fast enough to sprint away from the defense, so nice reception by Galladay, a nice route to find a hole in the zone. Didn't even have to do anything to that play. We just called it as it was. Gonna dump off real quick to DeAndre Swift. Probably had room to hit our man on the outside, but not looking to risk it too much here with a touchdown lead and getting the ball in the second half. I'd rather come away from this drive with points. Just going to go to an inside zone here. Actually don't know what play I had called originally. It might have been an inside zone. Swift gets us down to the 11-yard line. 3rd and 1. Dislocated shoulder for Sheldon Richardson. That's a tough break. I think I want to go with a shotgun formation.
For the Browns a nickel set here on third down. They'll try and run here with Swift.
DeAndre Swift carries it into the end zone. The tackle helped him forward, gave him a little bit of extra momentum. Detroit going to put some more points on the board, 21-7. 3:07 left in the second quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Cleveland has all 3 timeouts to go down and cut this down to a 1-score game. They definitely need to get a score on this drive because Detroit does get the ball in the second half.
At the end of the season after a big year, the consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up?
Good block shed by the DB on the outside. Unable to make the play. Good broken tackle there by Chubb. Chubb showing why he's one of the better backs in the league as of late. Able to make a man miss and pick up that extra yardage, always invaluable. Oh, it is a run. The action of that run fooled me a little bit, the way that the wide receiver was moving, and Chubb with a really nice gain on that one. We're going to have to commit to some heavier formations and stop him because he's been the way to go on offense for this team. Another good run to the outside, a stretch play. Kareem Hunt that time with the carry. And very quickly, the Browns are down to the 26-yard line, already in field goal territory, more than enough time to do whatever they want here. Good screen play. And a bad job of tackling by us. Hurry up offense by the Browns. Looks like they're going to chill it down a little bit here. We are going to come out in a nickel formation, and we will utilize the timeout if we need to here. Thought I hit X to tackle him. Apparently not. Another good reception over the middle.
Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Chubb gets tackled into the end zone, much like Swift on the last drive. Might have left a little too much time on the clock there, 52 seconds. But a good job by the Browns to just consistently move the ball down the field, keep themselves in the game. They just need their defense to step up, and they're right back in it. I'm going to let this one go out of the back.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Little screen play there by the offense, and DeAndre Swift is breaking tackles. Good short play. Turns into something much bigger than we expected it to be. Gives us an opportunity to get this ball downfield. We're actually not gonna touch this play. Just gonna hit our man on the sideline. He should get out of bounds, and that should stop the clock. We're up over the 50 now. Probably had some other guys that we could have hit earlier on in that play, but not a big deal. I think Mike Williams was open over the middle. Use our second timeout. What kind of plays do we got here? Inside switch looks pretty good. Although we probably want to be looking towards the sideline. We do have a timeout, so if we get into field goal range, shouldn't be an issue. Great catch, and a poor job of tackling, a poor job of playing the ball there. I don't know who that was on the right side. I hope that that wasn't Denzel Ward. Unable to come down with the ball, and Hawkinson walks into the end zone for an easy touchdown. 28-14, 27 seconds left in the half. Would not blame the Browns at all if they try to take a few deep shots here and get this ball downfield quick. That was not what the Browns wanted to see before the end of the half there. They left a little too much time on the clock. I kind of want to just do some man coverage here. I feel like that's maybe in our best interest. We'll just call pass. I'm really surprised, honestly, that Landry didn't come down with that one.
Strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room. On second down, Mayfield again.
And a rush. Fletcher Cox gets in there with the pressure, almost gets the sack, forces an incompletion by Baker. 18 seconds left. Looks like they're probably going to run it here. They are. Chubb thought he might break through that hole. They're going to take it to half here. Let this clock run down. And we have a 28-14 ball game at the half. As I've mentioned, the Lions are getting the ball in the second half here to start out, with an opportunity probably to put this game into very difficult territory for the Browns to come back. 2 touchdowns, it's doable. The Browns have shown a really good capability today of moving the football.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess.
Oh, that was not who I wanted to throw to. I was trying to throw the halfback. I got really lucky. The tight end was open. That could have been really bad. I don't know why I was thinking R1 was the halfback. Good blocks and a good move by Swift. We'll probably start taking Swift out of the game here soon. Carry-on is a bit more of a sure-handed player anyway. Actually gonna do... Yeah, actually, let's do this, because Galladay might get open on this little... And he is. At least to pick up a couple.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get down.
Going to be a flag, probably a holding penalty. How Vaitai gets called on that one.
Let's see about the call. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, here's Swift. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Seemed like
3rd and 2 on this one.
So he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off.
Not sure exactly what I want to call here. Something heavier. Probably run the ball. We're pretty much in field goal range at this point. Could maybe do a play action. We'll give it a run. And Carry-on gets the carry on that one. Gets 6.
It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
DeAndre Swift with a beautiful route to the sideline. DeAndre Swift is in his X-Factor mode right now. Sam Darnold 11 for 11 on the day.
A nice pickup of 18 yards.
Another little screen. A good job of getting off that block by the DB.
Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
DeAndre Swift shaking off tackles, gets down to the 1, might be enough for a first down, and it is. I don't mind the idea of doing some type of toss here. Could do a play action. Let's just go with the toss that it gave us. Swift cuts, shakes off a tackle, and gets into the end zone. What an effort by DeAndre Swift.
His second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Lions add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
We're going to pause here shortly to take TJ Hawkinson and DeAndre Swift out of the game. 35-14, like I said, going to be pretty difficult for the Browns to come back at this point, but they have the propensity to be able to score. I don't even know if I used that correctly. I don't like that. We're going to have to go with cover 3 because I don't want... Good coverage. Nobody able to get the tip ball. So I'm going to pause now. This should allow me to take these guys out of the game. So we'll put Carry on in, Hasty. We'll put Swift all the way at the bottom. Tight end, I want Hunter Henry in the game. And then let's go to third down and power back. Honestly, we're just going to put in Rechsteiner and Carry on here. And that should be good to go.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Oh, nice jump ball by Wingard. Not able to come down with the interception. I wasn't able to switch on in time. 3rd and 10.
They've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And another incompletion batted. Wingard with another opportunity at an interception. Wasn't able to bring it down. Browns going to choose to punt it away here and lean on their defense, hope that their defense can get a stop.
Here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now.
And a good stop there. I believe it was Mack came in for the tackle on that one.
All athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, and that's a good interception by Denzel Ward. Didn't think he was going to be able to get back in time. Sam Darnold underthrows the ball a little bit, and that's the turnover that the Browns needed. Puts them in opponent territory. Puts them very close to being able to score and get back in the game. Bad decision by me. I should have floated that pass and not bulleted it.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Good job waiting for the zone, waiting for the tight end, rather, to get open in the zone.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Oh, and a nice catch by Kareem Hunt.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Chubb does enough to get himself into the end zone. A good blocked play by the offensive line. The Browns could be getting themselves right back into this game. Now only a 2-score game. One more stop by their defense and they could be in business. Don't count them out yet. Minute 47 left in the third quarter, 35-21. And it's just about time to just kind of go back to our normal offense, I suppose, here. Rex Steiner gets some blocks. It's a good amount of yardage on that one. And a beautiful catch by Galladay. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Here's Johnson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football. Again, it's Johnson. Carry on gets us down to what I believe will be a 3rd and 1 situation. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching as we hit the 4th quarter, score remains the same, 35-21. Oh, and Carry on takes a big hit. Able to pick up the 1st down, though, hanging onto the ball there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Another nice hit there. McKinney gets the hit. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a nice carry. A little bit shifty there by Rex Steiner. Not something you see very often out of a guy like that.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter...
Oh, and just overthrown by Darnold. He did get hit as he throws. It's telling us to go for it. We're going to take the points here. We are at the 24, so I believe we should be able to put this through even if the wind isn't in our favor. 7-mile-per-hour wind. That should be good enough. That does go through. Makes it a 3-possession game. About 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter, 38-21. It is going to take a heck of a comeback to come back from something like this, but we've seen it all game. The Browns move the ball pretty easily, pretty quickly. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Going to get to the sidelines. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. Landry gets open for the reception on the slant. We're just going to go with a cover 3. Oh, and a good reaction there by Gerard Davis. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game. Now left side on the swing. And a good juke. Kareem Hunt finds himself down at the 14-yard line. Probably going to be a run here. So we're going to back up Haley.
Oh, and a missed dive tackle.
That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, a good play action. Jarvis Landry, or I guess maybe not play action. And Chubb gets in again. I think that's 3 for him today. 38-28, now a 10-point difference. Detroit looking to probably choose some clock on this next drive. Possession of the ball is key here at this stage of the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away. Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Mike Williams picks up 7.
You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made at about
Lions able to pick up the first that time.
Say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
Great blocks, great lead blocks by the offensive line. Oh, and that's unfortunate. Brown's forced to take a timeout due to an injury. We don't want to come out of that same formation. Let's go something a little different.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
We really need to be in heavier formations. I don't know why it's giving us shotgun. We do run out of the shotgun a lot for most of the game, but I'm not trying to be cheesy here or anything. Do dive. I like the dive better than the power. Carry on picks up the first.
That one good for 7 yards. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees.
Carry on. Being a little bit elusive there. Nobody able to get a hand on him.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, it's Johnson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter.
This one will take us down to the 2-minute warning. The Browns have 2 timeouts left on the clock. We can finish this game off if we do get a first down.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And
Browns do utilize that timeout.
They stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
And we tried the end around and get caught on Hunter Henry. And that makes our field goal 58-yard field goal. And I think we're kicking into the wind. I don't believe there's any way we can actually make this. So I'm going to click it just to see, because I believe we're... Oh, no, we have the wind at our back. Okay. Okay, wind at our back. That might be good. Not inaccurate. And we're able to put it through. 58-yard field goal with Lutz. Fantastic kick there. Puts the lead to, 13 points? 41-28. Minute 47 left. I'm sure the Browns will try to get a consolation touchdown here on this drive, or maybe they'll just run the clock out. We'll see. But it's all but over in this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the matchup. We will improve to 5-2. We'll have to see what the Browns do in their next game. Or yeah, sorry, not the Browns, the Bears. The Bears were also 4-2, tied with us. We did have that head-to-head game. We had that tiebreaker. One-on-one downfield. And Patrick Surtain makes a nice play.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On third down, Mayfield.
Mayfield, a little inaccurate there. Not sure if the receiver ran the right route or what happened there.
Just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Oh, and we missed. A nice reception by Landry. We missed. We had the free blitzer. We're going to put Wingard into a zone now. We do have guys following across the field, so nobody crazily out of position or anything. It's going to be a vertical. One-on-one coverage, and Surtain's going to come down with that one with an opportunity to return it. He will try. Runs into his own man. And that'll do it today, guys. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Watch this game. We're going to go ahead and kneel it out. 41-28 will be your final score.
It's been a game of punch counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time the big swing was taken and it didn't land.
Somebody asked, what does RDFL stand for? It is the Realistic or Realism Dynasty Football League. That's what it stands for. Whichever of the first two words that you want to choose, realistic or realism. Darnold almost had himself a perfect game here today. Unfortunately, we threw that one bad ball on the run that we really just didn't need to throw. So that one going to be an interception, but he almost hit every single one of his passes. If you want to join, I'm sure that there are some people in the chat from the RDFL. They can help you join. Otherwise, let me know in the comments section of my videos, and I'll get you guys a link. Your comments won't show up. Your live comments won't show up after the live stream is done. So come back to the video, click back on it, and leave like a legit comment, and then I'll get you guys a link to be able to apply. So with all that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully you guys want to continue to see more RDFL action. If you guys want to see more RDFL action, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.